We're looking at how do you identify what sort of salt land you've got, and here we're standing on what we know as a creek-line salinity area. And the way we identify that is to look at the bigger landscape, and you know that it's creek flow, it's a bigger catchment area, that the creeks are flowing down through this area and right through the farm and moving on. And the thing about most of the creek-line salinity, particularly here on the Eyre Peninsula, is it's highly saline. So in terms of managing it, there's not much you can do to lower the water table because it's part of a bigger catchment system. So what we would be concentrating on is trying to stop the impacts on your local farm by doing things like what this farmer has done, is planted some trees and saltbush around the edges and through to it, and at least trying to stop that spread in that effect into the paddocks. And particularly you need salt-tolerant trees, because the water here, we've measured some of this when there's been water in the surface and it's been saltier than seawater. At this site here, there's even areas that the saltbush has died out just because it's become too waterlogged, too saline. It's possible that planting some puccinelia and tall wheatgrass here will also just help get some cover over the surface. Particularly if we can get it established well around the edges, it might just slow or stop some of that spread further into the paddock. This is just a good way to identify that this is a streamlined situation, which is much different to how you would manage a Mallee seep.